We're celebrating 2 anniversaries here at the Greater Victoria Public Library Central Branch. My name's James Green and you're watching Go. Coming up on today's show, with Soul and Steel, a souk artist dresses up the garden, furniture built to withhold the big one, and we visit the second largest Douglas fir tree in the whole country, a whopping 216 feet tall, 13 feet wide. This episode of Go is mammoth. Rob Janis from Victoria Foundation. You guys are celebrating your 80th anniversary this year. That's pretty significant. Explain who you guys are.
Sure. It's great to be here, James. Thanks for inviting me. We're celebrating the anniversary here of our organization. We started in 1936. We're a community foundation, one of about 200 across the country. And what our organization does basically is we take in funds from donors, we invest those funds, and then we give them out as grants to the community. We give out about $1 million a month, and we do that from the generosity of our donors. This year, marking our 80th anniversary, we were looking for ways to celebrate that big milestone, and today's event is one of the ways we're doing it.
Right across Canada, a giant mural is being created. It's called the Canada 150 Mosaic. Explain how our little contribution here on the West Coast is being unfolded today.
Sure, yeah, we were approached by the Canada 150 folks. They're doing basically over the course of 2 years, they started last year, they are trying to get 150 communities across the country to produce these murals. And at the end of that period, they're going to have some 80,000 tiles that have been painted into these 150 murals. We were very glad to be approached as one of the host organizations to represent Victoria. And today we just kicked off the event. We're getting people to come down and paint their individual 4-inch by 4-inch tiles, which will then be, there'll be about 600 to 700 of those tiles that'll make up our overall mural painting.
We've got some kids here. Whereabouts are the kiddies from?
So the group that's in here right now is from the Boys and Girls Club. We have about 20 of them here today. We've got other kids coming from the Pacific Institute of Sport Excellence coming soon. And of course, you know, drop-ins and lots of kids and families. We're encouraging everyone to come down.
Explain what the picture is doing here, Salika.
Well, there's a lot of happy faces. And
show the viewers so they can see.
they're just floating in the air.
You know you have paint on your face, right?
Yeah.
And the guy at the beginning said, try not to get paint on you.
I'm sorry.
You know, people should really not be so messy when they paint. Like, you don't want to get it all over your face. And while these folks are busy painting pictures with paint, our first story is about a dressmaker who's forging with fire, and Paul Beilstein explains.